Hey everyone, this is Steve from GamersNexus.net, and today we are playing the Castle Story prototype, which I covered in Saturday Heat Signature several months ago. It is a voxel-based RTS. This video is made for those who have the prototype and want to get started playing because it is quite confusing. So this is consider this a crash course, a very fast crash course in how to play the game. So first, obviously, hold space. I'm going to let you figure out some of the movement, because in the top right you can hover over these and they have tooltips. But hold down space and use WASD to pan, then scroll to zoom in and out. Now that we have controls basically figured out, you can do more like rotating by holding right click. You are going to need to actually start playing. So grab some Bricktrons. We are going to click down here on the lumber icon, because you need wood to start with. Grab the lumber zone icon on the right side. Click on somewhere you want to harvest lumber from. Let's grab this because it's in the middle of quite a lot of trees. And now select the Bricktrons you want to be harvesting. I'll grab 3. And right click on the blue icon that you've just created. If you don't click on the icon precisely, they will cut down trees and not actually collect the wood. So click that icon. They're going to cut down trees and start picking up logs, but will have nothing to do with them. That is because we don't have a stockpile yet. In the bottom left, click on the build icon, that's the hammer. The right side, click on the stockpile icon, and place some stockpiles. I'm not going to do anything too fancy here, because it is a tutorial. So let's, one thing I want to note is you should make some room between these, because Bricktrons do have a habit of getting stuck. And that's just how the prototype is right now, but it will be fixed eventually, I'd imagine. So you can place your stockpiles, then you click on a Bricktron and right click on these stockpiles to actually have them use lumber to build them. Now one thing you might notice, because this actually eluded me for, I don't know, a good 20 minutes maybe, is when you click on an icon like stockpile and place it, you now have this stupid blue thing that you can't really obviously get rid of. Even a quick right click doesn't get rid of it. Clicking cancel doesn't get rid of it. What you need to do is click on the build icon again and then hold down right click, go to back, and it's gone. Simple as that. So I've got some wood being collected, some falls off, just don't worry about it. What we need next is to start harvesting resources from the ground, so mining as it were. Click on the mine icon. I will note that it is far easier to tunnel than to dig down. This is due to the glitches in the current prototype build, because Bricktrons do have a habit of getting stuck in vertical mine shafts. So place your tunnel wherever you want to place it. That seems as good a place as any. And now you come across, well, how do I expand this thing? So you click on the tunnel, or click on the icon for it, that will select the tunnel, and then you see this yellow thing, just click on that, it turns green, click it again, and you're double clicking it to expand deeper into the mountain here. You can also click it on the left or right to expand it long ways. And once you've got a shaft that you're happy with for mining, select an idle worker or two, right click on that twice, the icon, and he will start mining. Simple as that. So let's grab Gil and, what was this guy's name? Biba. Gil and Biba, the miners. And they're going to start mining. So, we've got 3 idle guys now. We could start more mines, more forestry places, or we can expand an existing one. Now this is just mostly for your information. You can click on a forest icon or woodcutting area, and click on the military icon in the middle of the top left panel. Then click on increase to increase the radius of this. You will see number of trees go up as you increase the radius. And that will just use the same icon and kind of expand it. So why is that important? Well, if you want to decrease the trees that are being harvested or increase it, you can do that pretty simply. So they're going to keep grabbing wood. I actually don't need that much more wood. So once this guy's back, I'm going to send him to a vertical mine we will create. So let's do that. Click on the mine icon again. You can click on this plus if you would like to create a separate sheet or group for it. And we're going to create a vertical mine shaft by clicking on that icon. Click and drag where you want it. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. We'll just put it right there so as to not be too much in the way. And then we'll dig down a way you just move it vertically to dig down. So, I'm just gonna end it right there, and you can actually click to oops, excuse my blunder there. Let me just place that down really quickly again. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to dig vertically and click to choose the vertical height, and then you can right click to choose the stair placement. This is kind of important because if the stairs exit in an empty area, then your guys might get stuck. So that's fine for now, and let's send a Bricktron over here to work on that. You can see we have Bricktrons. You can't place their blocks because there aren't enough stockpiles. So I'm going to create some more. Again, nothing too ultra fancy, just need places to put all this extra wood and stone for now. And once they have that done, our guys can get back to work. So I should have another one. Nope, that's all 5. Okay, so Pinky's going to start working on that. I'm going to grab Biba over here, and we're going to start building a very simple castle. Nothing, again, that's too crazy, because it is just a tutorial. So let's go click on your build icon. You have all these options over here. You can also right click for a quick menu, and we're just going to grab the normal bricks and build a sort of house or hut rather than a full-blown castle. So I will have an advanced tutorial for multi-layered castles and for some other things like bridges and stuff like that. But for now, we're just going to place down these bricks. Now, one thing you will notice, see how I'm colliding here with the tree? We can actually go mine out that area if we want to flatten it, or if you are unhappy with the placement, you can actually just delete these by holding Shift and left clicking on the placed bricks, and then you can of course reposition them to somewhere that you're more happy with. So we're doing that right now. And I have a pretty simple castle. I'm going to use a half block to fill in that last square. So, pretty straightforward. If you want to delete an existing block, same thing. You can hold down Shift and click on the existing block. And, oops, let's grab the appropriate size there. And then a Bricktron will be by shortly to destroy that block. So those are pretty much the basics. There's really not a whole lot more to it than that. There are of course many small things, lots of glitches. I want to try and save you the trouble and warn you of a problem that cost me a couple of hours of work earlier because I was dumb and did not save frequently. But first of all, not everyone can save, so as soon as you get in the game, hit escape, try to save, make sure you actually can before you dedicate a lot of time to it. Secondly, don't click this button. Whatever you do, return to game will make it so that you can never get your menu back. You hit escape, and then you can actually get your menu back. So just use the escape button to get in and out of the menu. Don't hit return to game because the menu will not return and you will not be able to save your progress. So that is pretty important to know. With that, I think we have covered most of the starting your castle basics there. I will note that you can get more Bricktrons, as that is another frequently asked question. You do so by harvesting these blue crystals here. As your miners run into them, they will dig them out and harvest them automatically, but they cannot place them on stockpiles. You will need to create barrels, which are over here. You can create barrels. I would recommend placing them near the crystal because that's where they have to go anyway. You create barrels, they drop the crystal in there, and then you get a new Bricktron as long as it's in the vicinity of this crystal. You can pick up an existing barrel by simply, once it is built, if I can get someone to get over here and build it, once it is built, they will, you right click your Bricktron on it, you might have to double click it, he will pick it up, and then to put it back down, you hold Shift and you right click near the target. And that's really all there is to it. We're not even going to let him finish building it, actually, because it's that simple. So if you have any questions, please let me know what is up, and I will try to help you out. There's an advanced tutorial coming next. This is a pretty good getting started primer, excuse me. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.